Hello, 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 tater tots. Welcome back to Couch Potato Queens, your favorite queer reality TV podcast where the tea is hot, the reads are sharp, and the opinions are probably going to get us dragged on Twitter. And I am welcomed by the full crew. Holy fucking shit.
Hey. Hello.
Oh my God. Where have y'all been? What's been going on? How's life?
Are we real good up in here?
Living,
life,
looking, slaying, ready for some Big Brother. It's ready to go. Let's do this.
Can't wait.
Come on, Big Brother 27.
Sophie Duffy said, I've been bothering Mackenzie for months, waiting for
Where
this
these
moment.
tater tots at? Tater tots in
Yes,
your chat.
has.
If you're in the chat, put your potato emoji.
Girl, you won't have everybody sitting there looking for a potato emoji for 15 minutes.
Put your couch emoji. Put your crown emoji.
Kenzie may need to be ref and our host with the keys, as this will be very interesting. The tea will be popping hot as they ranked all 26 editions. Yep.
Now, let me explain how we did this, okay? Because we actually ranked it, y'all, okay? All of us, some opinions I agreed with, some I didn't. We'll get into that. Anyway, we all ranked the seasons. Number 1 is our first. Number 26 is our least favorite,
But we're going to start it with number 26 and work our way down to number 1.
We're going to count it down from the very bottom of the worst season, and we're going to
hold up, y'all. Did y'all see what Joseph Collins said? Joseph Collins said, and just like that, after 2 straight days of cryptic bullcrap from BB social media, we finally got some nerds that can decode it. That would be us.
Nerds.
Yay.
We're nerds.
So we're going to do it. I mean, yes, I'm a nerd. I was just talking about my obsession with reality TV today, actually.
Ben was a pussy ass bitch scheduling this stream knowing I have Love Island in 30 minutes.
I know.
Scheduled it.
Listen. Love Island is my show. Like, thankfully they schedule it from, like, they end it to when Big Brother starts. But, like, honey, everyone is watching Love Island, and yes, tonight's a very important episode. There's only a week left of it. I'm sorry, Ben.
Hey, Mary, where's my Drag Race recap? We are doing Drag Race tomorrow night at 7:30 Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern. So we will catch up on everything to do with Drag Race tomorrow.
But can we just say, welcome to Big Brother season, as Felicia Cannon would say, Big Brother.
It's here.
27.
How many
Let's get
seasons
ready.
have we been doing together? Like, this is like, was it 23? It's like our 5th season doing this. Awesome.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Hold on, I can tell you because
Josh, I found you in the algorithms for 23.
Yes. And did someone pick you, Ben?
Come on, Ben.
Let's do it.
First of all, Josh, you're looking at
23.
fire.
Yeah, Big Brother 23 was y'all's first season of Big Brother.
Wait,
yep.
What does DPMO? Don't piss me off. Oh, yeah. I will. Yes, I will.
Benjamin is giving us brat right now. Okay. I'm here for it. So
Yes, Ben, I am secretly in sequester for Big Brother. That is right. You will see me on your TV screens. We go live in the house on Tuesday. So I'm just sitting here in my hotel room with nothing to do.
Maybe at the end, like after we go over the seasons, we'll like maybe like touch base a little bit on like who we think that mystery house guest is. We can talk about it a little bit after at the end, I think. Let's go into it after. So if you want
do y'all want to let's split it up. Let's go ahead and start with some of our rankings, and then like probably about halfway through our rankings, we can then talk about some of the house, and let's just split it up that way. What do y'all think?
Let's do it.
So first of all, let's see who everyone in the chat thinks is our worst season of Big Brother.
Worst season.
Which, by the way, we did not do BB Over the Top, and we are not including Big Brother celebrity version.
Yeah.
And also, let's just be real. Don't say Big Brother 1 because it's too easy. Like, let's be real.
I didn't rank it. Honestly, I did not rank Big Brother 1 at the bottom, personally. I did not.
I did.
I did not rank it the least. I think
I never watched it. I got no reason to. Sorry.
I have some moments. I watched it. I know Big Brother 1.
There were some moments
in it.
Well, bibbity bobbity boo.
Boom. Big
26th place is season 1.
So,
So I will say really quickly, the reason I voted it that way is there was no strategy, there was no veto, there was no HOH. There were just chickens and awkward social experiments.
but there were some players in that season that are worth mentioning. And I'm going to throw it out. Obviously, Chicken George is a character in that season. Also, Eddie was the first winner, but he was like, didn't have a leg and that whole thing because he had, lost it he had cancer, the whole thing. But he was kind of a dick, too. Like, Eddie was a nice. Will, Mega, and Jordan, who were the first 2 boots, were very, like, the controversial players.
Very
but
controversial.
Vote them out first because Will Mega touched the race card a lot in his first 2 weeks, and I guess America wasn't ready to talk about that, which is insane to me. But I actually think Will Mega, if he would have been a really good character, that would have made it far in today's version of Big Brother. But
I
it just
agree.
Moment of the season was America used to vote people out in the house. Chicken George's wife, where he lived, like hired all of these people, like a telethon, to get Brittany, who was like the most popular character in the house, voted out, and it worked. So like to save him, his family literally caused this one little town to make all the numbers and vote out like the most popular players. So the show went to shit after.
Period. Honestly, though, that's some work.
Quick question: out of all of you,
Cassandra.
out of all of you, how many of you actually watched this season live as it is happening? Are y'all old enough?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know Ben. I know Ben in the chat.
And rest in peace, Cassandra.
Cassandra loves him.
Yeah.
But
No,
I mean,
I thought the social aspect was great. It's just not my top because I like the gameplay now. But yeah, it was a good first season.
Sophie Dovey, I'm not going to lie to you.
Can we move on to the next?
Yes. So next, we have season 22 All Stars 2.
This is sad it's sad that this had to be ranked this low because like an all-star season, are you kidding me? We've been begging for it, and it's a travesty that it is such a.
And all of those players are like iconic as fuck in their own way. And
well,
I feel like this one, like
not all.
Okay, but like still, in terms of like drama, without this twist, a lot of those characters like would have gave us some good TV.
Nicole A and David can go. They can leave the chat.
I think this season is the worst season of Big Brother. There's no question. Actually, no. It's one of the worst 2 seasons, so it definitely got ranked on there. I think I ranked it my least favorite. It was like
I ranked it my second least favorite.
Racist.
Same.
It was the Whitey's Alliance taking control, as Davon called it, the Clan Midi. That's what she called it. It was literally an alliance of Cody. It was a bros alliance.
No.
It's the worst season.
I blame Memphis for that, and I also blame Dan because Dan literally told him everything what to do, and Dan sucked on traders. So yeah, I believe it. I'm gonna believe my own thoughts.
I think what ruined this season for me was all of the pregame deals that happened outside of the house.
Yeah.
And it was just a house full of people that were too afraid to make moves, in my opinion. Danny and Davon were like the lights in this for me, and then everybody else, it was just kind of like, eh.
But we also got to think of COVID. COVID time, like that. It was supposed to be good because it was the only new show happening, but it missed the mark by in so many fucking ways.
Honestly,
Just Colin said, blame Danny Donato. She pregamed the whole season in advance.
But here's the thing, though. BB7, they pre-game too. But
that was such a better season than this.
It's just it was a different climate. But
can I tell you, Danny Donato, who is one of my favorite players of all time. Season 13, Danny Donato is iconic. She goes into this season and was just a crap from the second she walked in that house. It was awful. Ugh.
We gotta highlight Ben's comment. Because this is actual fact.
Yes.
Davon won AFP and paved the way for BB23 and beyond, because that speech, her eviction speech, it led the way for the next season for the cookout.
Yep.
It did. Straight up.
It did.
And then Judge Collins said, BB7, they were willing to backstab the hell out of their own pregame alliances. That was the difference. And
we got a hot take from Mary Duda 444, which, are you a new member to the channel? Because I don't recognize you. And also,
she is one of our drag race people. Yep.
Okay, period. Everyone watching, be sure y'all smash that like, subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes.
But this is the hot take I have not heard yet.
I don't hate her. I don't hate her anymore. I've kind of grown to respect her as a player. I used to hate her. You all know. There are many.
It's from Reindeer Games. I liked her in Reindeer Games. That's what it was. That's what it is.
I did too. I don't.
Yeah, Mary, because to my opinion, Mary, look, I'm not trying to piss anybody off that watches this channel, because I know there's some Nicole stands out there. Yeah. And also we have great relationships with some. So if you are a former Big Brother player and you watching this, please don't get offended by our opinions. This is just our opinions, and we put them all together in a spreadsheet and boobity-bobbity-boo. But Nicole Franzel only won because she sat there and boo-hooed and cried her way to the end and gave white girl tears, and people voted for her. That's the only reason that she got it. Sorry, I said what I said.
You know what? I don't like her performance in season 22. I don't like Nicole Franzel on this season. I think she did some things that were really shitty, especially with Ian. The whole situation with Ian on the live feeds, did not like that. I thought it was cruel. I think she didn't own her shit this season, but the season she won, I'm okay with it. I liked her on the Reindeer Games. I didn't mind it. I just think this season brought out some really bad sides in a lot of people and a lot of players. And I think the players we wanted to see, like Janelle and Kaser and Davon and somewhat Bailey a little bit, they didn't make it far, unfortunately. It was the people.
Sophie Duffy said, Josh, you've lost weight and now you're loving Nicole Franzel.
It's Reindeer Games. Look.
It's Reindeer Games that I liked her in.
I'd forgotten about that shit.
I gained respect for her on Reindeer Games. I also met Nicole Franzel, and I told her myself that she needs to own her shit. I met the girl
too, Sophie,
before she went on Reindeer Games, and I said, "Look, I met her."
But I think that can change some things when you meet someone who's played in Big Brother. That can change some things in your head about them.
I said, "Girl, like, you need to own your shit. The fans want you to own your shit. You don't own your shit. You're a villain, but you pretend to be a hero. People don't like that. People want you to own your shit." And I said that to her, and I think she was like, well, listen.
Let's move on because we've got more opportunities to talk about her.
One thing I got to say, though,
really do.
I at least like Nicole Franzel more than I liked fucking Nicole Anthony on this season. Let's get that straight. Nicole Anthony, fucking pathetic. I said what I said.
All I'm just going to say, if Christmas is on a season, it's ruined. I'm just going to say that anytime Christmas has touched a season, it's one of the worst seasons.
It's Holly.
Exactly.
All right. Well, moving on along, our next ranking is going to be 24th place, season 25.
It was boring.
Why don't you rank how'd you rank it?
It was just horrible. Yeah, the Sari Jared thing was it was horrible socially online. The climate on Twitter was horrible. There's no major gameplay, although Jag is in my top players. With a season that he was given, he played a great game in terms of, okay, you're voted out and then you come back and you run the house. That, in my opinion, is great gameplay. But other than that, this season was horrible.
The only thing I liked about it was Felicia, period. Point blank and a period.
And Mimi. We like our Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah, Mimi's cool.
We like Mimi, but
if it was take Felicia out of the season, take her comedic relief out of the season, it would have been even more boring.
Yeah, I think the problem with this was that the cast had potential, but production interference was to me the biggest thing.
Yeah,
And then all we got was this multiverse mush.
And the comps trash.
long.
Trash
It was too
comps.
long. There were like 3 weeks that nothing happened, and like I was just like,
And fucking Bowie Jane.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Wait,
And
also
we had
wait.
like iconic characters like Izzy that we couldn't get to see.
Yes.
more of. And
Izzy,
it's like,
Izzy was great. Izzy was
yeah.
But you know what else though? This was the writer strike season, so
Yeah.
they had to make it long and be
Yeah.
like they were just like the previous season. They had COVID. This had writer strike.
So I'm gonna do everything for every season because I'm so boy crazy. So season 1, I'm gonna choose one boy that I think was the hottest boy, the hot trade of the season. Season 1, I'm gonna say
Oh, I hate that y'all use that term. Okay.
last season, and we're season 22. I am going to say no one. I'm gonna say Cody Calafiore because I do everything for the Calafiore boys. And then for 25, who was the hottest one? There weren't that many hotties this season. I mean,
Jared. Well, damn and Matt.
he wasn't that cute. Maybe Matt. I don't know.
Mainly, oh well, dudes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm even a guy, but everyone else.
I think there were no hotties.
Not a single person in here is wanting to judge a girl because none of us are attracted to women.
Daddy fucking high thumb.
I would.
Daddy
let
fucking high thumb. Point blank. Period.
No question.
All right, moving on along. In 23rd place, we have season 21.
Oof.
I mean,
Lord have mercy. I will say at first, what was his name? Jack? The mermaid looking dude or whatever, Aquaman.
Jack. Yeah, there was Jack and Jackson.
Oh,
At
God,
first,
The
before the
saving
season
grace.
started.
The saving grace on this season was our fellow friend of the pod, Jessica Milagros. That's
Period.
the saving grace of the season, period. And Kemi, who went like week 2. Like, that's it.
I didn't even finish this season. I couldn't do it.
Nuh-uh.
I couldn't finish
Same.
it.
I couldn't either.
I could not finish it.
Here's what the best part of the season was for me. Julie Chen calling their asses out on the finale and making that dumbass motherfucker Jackson Mickey walk out with a red ass face being like, oh fuck, what did I do? That was the best part of the season.
All I remember is Camp Comeback, and that's where I'm like, we have a problem with this show, is that Julie is sitting on chairs with all 3 of the minority players. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All 3 of them sitting there 3 weeks in. That's where I was like,
that was a big wake up. That needed to happen.
That was
that really, unfortunately, that just needed to happen so people can wake up. But yeah, Tommy's nice. I met Tommy. He's great. At first, I was
he's cute. I like Shorty.
That alliance until I met him, and yeah,
he's cute.
This was such a horrible season.
if Jackson wasn't like a dick and a racist at the time, I don't know what he's like today, I would probably have made him the trade of the season, but I have to choose someone else. I don't know if I can.
Well, he looked better at the beginning of the season when his steroids were still working, and then he.
I would. Y'all not going to agree, but I would say David because he fits what.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's cute. Well, to me, it's my opinion.
I mean, if it's just based on looks and not who they are as a person, I would have gone with Tarzan over there, Mr. Jack. But he's such a dick. So.
Yeah,
Joseph Collins said, "Camp
segregation." That's what it was. That's what people called it because that's what it freaking was.
Straight up.
Messy. Big Brother.
Anyway, moving on along. 22nd place is season 19,
which I think this is the worst season of Big Brother. In my opinion.
I don't. I like fights. Pots and pans. Pots and fucking pans, baby. Pots and fucking pans. Yeah. This was honestly, I loved Josh being a fucking winner. Because yes.
Only because Paul didn't win. That's why I'm happy with it.
That is true. But Paul, okay, I don't like what they did to Dominique. It was effed up. They treated racist ass Paul. Like, are you kidding? Like, horrible. It was another season of racism. It was like
it's so crazy to see. So crazy to see this season because like I was rooting for Jessica and Cody. Those were my favorites. And now they're freaking MAGA hard. Now
hard
for damn. I think
Steve Assembly. is she MAGA hard or she just?
She is because she's birthed five of his kids. She birthed five of
and now he's
kids.
running for office as a Republican.
No,
Get the
freaking
fuck
way.
the fuck up.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Google it.
Okay, this season was full of a bunch of idiots. I'm just gonna say, they're the dumbest people in this cast, hands down. It was literally just people being led to the slaughterhouse by Paul. Raven, best moment is Rob has a podcast. Rob interviews Raven and asks her how the Kool-Aid tasted, and she answered what her favorite Kool-Aid was.
See, that's the thing. Raven, what was it? What was your GPA? Dance.
Alrighty. Well, what was it? Josh was such chicken shit. He stirred shit. He screamed like a bitch when Mark stood up to him.
But also, that would be my hot guy for the season would be Mark. But also, I gotta say, I'm sorry, but that was too good of a scene where we got a live HOH comp and Christmas, who's on crutches or whatever. Jessica, like, what does she do? She like steals something from her or like snatches a crutch from her. She did something live that it was like a ball challenge, and she snatched something away from her. And like the live fights, like, listen, give me fights, give me shit. I don't want nice play.
Bullying at times though, like everyone versus Jessica and Cody, which now I'm like, okay, I get it. I would have bullied them too now, but like, it was a mess. It was a mess. Okay, trade of the season. I like Mark. I think Mark is cute.
Mark, for sure.
Mark is hot. I've seen his OnlyFans.
Mary said I can see incest Nick Wilson because at least he's smart, but Cody?
Ew.
Question mark.
Wait, Josh, Mark has an OnlyFans? Oh, wow.
It's nice.
Who is Nick Wilson? I ain't never heard of that person in my life.
Nick Wilson is the Republican senator from Survivor who won someone in the war from David versus Goliath.
Next.
All right, so 21st place is the season. This should have been closer to the end, in my opinion.
No.
But yeah.
This should have been farther up, honey.
You guys want fights? Season 9 had fights. Did you guys not watch this season?
This season was
I
so
watched
good.
it.
This was good.
A messy. There's Sheila, who is this like 40-something-year-old woman who is psychotic, and she's like, "Don't call me babe. Don't call me babe."
Crazy James, he did porn.
A lot of porn.
Chelsea with the eggs, smashing the eggs. Are you kidding me?
You have Josh calling Amanda the C word. Like, it was everything. Like, the fights. You had
messy.
lactating in the house. Squeating.
This was like a Love Island Big Brother. It was
so period. No, BB9 was camp for sure.
It was camp.
And it was another writer strike season.
Crazy James. Crazy James had a big fat dick. That's all I'll say.
But he was a liar. He lied about everything towards like all of them. But no,
yeah, like he lied about being straight.
But James is not my trade of this season, though. My trade of this season is Maddie, that hot Italian man. Yes.
Oh, absolutely not. I think his name was Josh, the gay. I liked him.
Ew. And he was like a little bitch. No. Ew,
I like bitches.
Do you?
I'm gonna dip my mouth shut. Next we have season 12 in 20th place.
Okay.
You know what?
This did nothing for me.
I think
Rachel was entertaining and
she was the saving grace. But the whole
Brittany,
Brittany.
It was a good season. I don't like the Brigade was boring individually, but them together was fun to watch. Like, I didn't hate this season. Was it my favorite? No. Did it rank around where I thought it would? I would have ranked it probably somewhere around like 17 to 20. So like that's what I would.
Hey, Ouija Mama.
Hey, Ouija Mama, welcome back. No, listen, this was I remember watching it live and it was the first time I'd ever felt like Big Brother was boring. And I think it was because it was the first time I'd ever live watched being like, this is not entertaining. But it's because for a big reason is the whole point of it was be against Brendan and Rachel.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing of it. But Brittany saved it with her confessionals.
Yes.
And that's about it.
season was
My
Rachel
hottie for the season, Lane.
Yeah.
Lane masturbated in the shower.
Did he?
A lot.
Oh. Lane was cute. I mean, it was. The sad thing was, I think that Annie would have been a really good character. I think she would have been great.
I
too.
hate that twist. The
But
saboteur.
they took her out, man. Annie going out quite early was a travesty, to be honest. I think the girls were a lot stronger this season. I like, especially Annie, Rachel, and Brittany. I mean, at least Rachel and Brittany made it to the jury phase. I wish Rachel would have made it farther, but like once Rachel was out is when the show got real boring.
It's done. I mean, come on, floaters. You better grab a fucking life vest. Like
it was great the first like 5-6 weeks.
Kristen!
Like, even though we brought Rachel back, and it's ha ha ha, I'm back, bitches.
oh, you want some ooey gooey cookies?
Nobody's gonna come between me and my man.
But honestly, no, Annie fucked it up for herself. She didn't take the role seriously, and she got herself caught up in some other shit. She got herself booted.
I do like Matt Hoffman, though. I think he was a fun. Of the 4, I think he was the most entertaining.
He at least had a plan, and like I like a villain like him to where you lie about something so serious.
Yeah,
lie. Why not lie?
Joseph Bosa said, "How bad was this season if Rachel was the queen and Brittany finished 4th because she cleaned the house?"
Is that really why she made it far? Because she cleaned the house.
Yeah.
Kept her around because she was the cleaner.
All right, moving on along. 19th place, we have season 13.
So I kind of disagree with this. I think it should be higher. I think it was a rigged season, but it was a good season. I thought the drama was there.
No, Rachel versus like Danielle, loved it. Like
that was great.
I just saw the clip the other day of like they're at the where they still had the key box or whatever, and Rachel, like they're sitting at the table and Rachel's like scooting closer to Danielle, and Danielle's like, "Can she not?" She's like, "What? I'm just sitting here." Like, and then Rachel crying in the bushes. Like,
are Rachel and Danny Donato friends in real life or no?
Something tells me no, because Danny seems like the type that just kind of, I don't know, holds grudges. She's a real grudgy girl.
Joseph Bosa thinks that this is a good placement. It was so rigged so Yvette could win. Sorry, not sorry. Plus, they lost a person before feeds could even begin. Because if y'all remember, Evil Dick was evicted from the house because he was. That's when he found out that he was HIV positive.
Yeah,
that's honestly, I can't imagine how differently the season could have gone if that didn't happen. That was
If Dick
period. Bring Pandora's box back. I don't care.
It was
Rig
great.
it.
You know what? I kind of like some of these newbies though, like specifically the girls, like
Mary,
Shelly, Kalia, Portia. I thought the new girls were really strong. Like I thought Shelly was playing the game hard when she freaking stabbed Jeff in the back. What a move! Like. That was such a great episode.
Fuck Jeff. Fuck Jeff.
Yeah,
this the season I stopped liking him and Jordan. I used to love him and Jordan.
Fuck Jeff.
Shelly turned it on him, and that was just iconic. And then they rigged her out of it. But like that Shelly Kalia moment where they got rid of Jeff and stuff, it was amazing. And Portia was okay too, I guess.
Mary, why are HIV people not allowed on Big Brother? I think it was because he was just diagnosed. So I think he needed to get on medication, and there was more things going on like that than anything else.
They would allow someone that's undetectable on the show. I think they would.
Yep. All right. So let's take a look at the house really quick of this season. What does everyone think about the house?
Ooh.
I love it.
No, this is it's for once giving like budget.
I love it. Oh, it looks fun.
What I really like the most is in the bedrooms. We'll see here in a second. They have bunk beds in the bedrooms. I like that so much better. Because I think we're going to get a similar season like with who was it last season? But somebody was upstairs in the backyard and they heard somebody talking about them. I felt like people being in the top bunk and all the way over to the side, you're going to get people able to hear conversations because somebody doesn't see them up there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with the old hag's face, though, but... Yeah, right here.
Angela's returning. Angela's returning.
Oh, you know what? That's the room. That's the hallway room. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the bathroom. I saw something.
I love everything about this house.
I
It's so
love
fucking
it.
Fascinating.
I like
And
it. There's also,
they opened the door back to the bathroom because I hated that door being there because I love
there's
the
not a
fights.
door there anymore to the bathroom.
Nope.
It just goes in.
Yup.
Good.
I thought there was like a sliding door somewhere, like a mystery door somewhere in the house.
Now,
There
what
is a
there
mystery
is-
door. I think we'll see it
But
somewhere.
I think it's
I think
in the
it's
it's in
What
the
is this
HOH
room?
room.
This
That's
is the
that's the little middle room, the talk shit room.
yeah, right next to the bathroom, between the bathroom and the kitchen.
Okay.
Work.
And like, look right here. I paused it, but you can see some of the bottles have no corks on them. Some of them have corks. So I feel like there may be something hidden in a bottle,
Closed holes.
just
open
because
Yeah.
some
on
are.
it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I like it.
No, it's very different. Like it's
Yeah.
And
not.
now, is this the
Well,
old
that-
have-nots room?
I
don't
think
think
this is
so.
upstairs next to the HOH bedroom.
Oh,
I
you
think-
know, what?
Have-nots
I
room.
don't think they showed us the have not room. I think that's the one thing they didn't show us.
I think they moved that. I think they moved the have-not room. I think they moved it there.
Well,
I think
honestly,
they moved the I think they moved the boxing ring to the have-nots room.
they need to get
Oh.
rid of. Honestly, this whole have not stuff. I'm like, if there's not a have not competition, why are we having have nots? It only lasts 4 weeks. Like I think it's played out. Like let's move on from it. Honestly, like there's no reason for it.
It needs
It's
to end. Have not needs to end.
it's stupid now. Like it's really there's no point in it.
I think
Like
maybe putting people on slop for the week is like the thing so that they'll never get rid of. But have not, I think, needs to go.
Just
I'll say
about
go
said,
back
if it's
if you-
okay, I want to ask what person do we think is polarizing enough that they will be added to this cast? I think New York. I don't think it would be New York because of the fact
Definitely.
that I don't think she would agree to be in a house for 100 days. They
no,
wouldn't be
no.
able to afford to pay her to be in the house for 100 days. I think it's going to be
Here's
like
just from,
Angela,
from seeing
Tucker.
from something seeing online that makes sense. It is not going to be anyone who is on a show that is coming up in this next year. So anyone who's on Traders, anyone who's on House of Villains, anyone who is on Amazing Race, because there's a shitload of Big Brother people on there. It's literally all Big Brother people. So you can't.
it's not Angela.
Angela's on Amazing Race. She's not going to be on 2 shows at once.
Tucker?
And I think, is Tucker not on Amazing Race too?
No, I don't think yet.
yeah. I think him and Rubina were on it. I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait. Vanessa Rousseau would be a great option because she's
I
recently
don't-
talked about coming back. She's recently talked about coming back. She kind of.
But I don't think she's polarizing enough.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
It's Vanessa.
But I don't know about Polar. And it's not Paul because Paul's on House of Villains. I mean, listen,
Vanessa carried
Unless-
this season her back and made it one of the best seasons of all time.
Unless Brittany is just completely trolling us, anytime Brittany Haynes posts a photo of her in Greece, that means she's filming a show. But this time, she cropped a photo of her and Rachel with a Greece background. Unless she is just fully trolling us. And Rachel has said on Rob Has a Podcast that she would be coming to our screen soon. But also, we also have to think of, apparently there's 2 types of house guests. There's a secret there's a masked house guest and there's a secret accomplice. But also, look at what was said last year where there's this extra house guest and it was just fucking Ainsley. So and also we also got to think of, there's this extra episode where there are former Big Brother players that will be talking on it. So I would take a lot of it with a grain of salt until
I agree.
Until
Sophie Dopey.
what you said.
So if it said, thank God Tucker Angel won't be on the season, hopefully. I'm just going to say
disagree.
it. I don't think
they
it matters.
Last season. They saved last season. They're the
We'll get to
only
that in a
people
minute.
New
who-
people?
I
What
think
can new
your 3
people
votes
come?
are going to be like probably Chelsea. I think Chelsea could be one of the hosts. I think Taylor. It's going to be like Cody Calafiore, Chelsea, Taylor, Xavier. It's one of the winners. The last 4 winners. I think it's 3 out of the last 4 winners.
Honestly, I'm barely gonna watch that episode because like I don't need. It's gonna be the same shit they're saying that we're like.
Ben's so shady.
I think it's gonna be Kenny.
You know, I mean, I don't think it's Rachel because of the fact that Brendan posted on Janelle's thing and said it's absolutely not her. I feel like if Rachel really was going in, Brendan wouldn't be going in and posting on other people's things saying, no, it's not her.
I think it's the opposite. I think he absolutely would to try to stir it up because they wanted to be a surprise. They wanted to be a surprise.
Please not Cameron Harden. Please not Cameron.
Oh, I saw that too. It better fucking not be.
For the love of the Lord, please not Cameron.
That would be controversial.
Big Brother producers, no one likes him. No one.
Polarizing, as in the casuals liked him and the real fans.
The Facebook community liked him.
Really quickly, but I thought somebody posted to say something about Tucker and his twin brother. So while we're on the topic of twins, there is another possible twin twist. Boop.
Is this legit?
So nothing's legit, but these two look very much alike each other. Very much like each other.
They are twins. That's confirmed.
Okay. Well, they are twins. And one of them is the girl that was in the 5 that was leaked yesterday.
So we got a twin twist.
Possibly.
Honestly, they need to bring that back. It's about time. Bring it back. Straight up. Bring that shit back.
I mean, I kind of disagree. I feel like it's overplayed. We've seen it several different times play out.
Twice.
I want them to do something
every 10 years.
I think it was only successful the first time. I don't think the Liz and Julia one was that successful.
Because they weren't the best twins to do. Let's just say that.
I mean, if they're gonna put a twin, I feel like if they do a twin twist, like I don't think they're gonna let it 100% pass the time because both times it's been successful and both twins have gone in.
And Ouija Mama said Julie made a reference to twinning in a post too. I think
I didn't see that.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Also, I like the amount of followers they have. Don't bring in people with a shitload of followers. Like, please.
Unless, what if they did an entire season of twins, and then they thought they were the only set of twins in the entire house?
Oh, that's like a season 6 type of thing. But with that would be honestly, that's a
lot of people.
But they love casting fucking twins. They really love it. Like, for instance, like the twin twist season, there were 3 people on season 5 who had twins. Natalie and Adria, Drew had a twin, and Diane had a twin. 3 different people had twins. Like, they can find that shit easily. They should do triplets. Yep.
Triplets? Oh God, not a triplets twist.
All right. Well, y'all ready to go back to the ratings?
Yeah.
We got 18 more to go.
18 more.
Woo!
Yay!
All right. So, bibbity bobbity boop. And 18th place, we have season 16.
I mean, America's favorite season. So no one.
Facebook's favorite season.
I did rank this lower. Did I rank this? I think I did. I'm pretty sure. I don't like this season. I think it's boring. I think it's a sausage fest. I think they get rid of all the girls right away. It was very the bro season. I don't think there's anything good about it.
Derek ruined the game. I mean, he did well for himself, but he ruined the game.
Probably.
I disagree. I disagree. I think Derek played one of the best games. So I don't know why y'all say he ruined the game.
Because of the numbers. He did himself a favor, but from here on out, like the meta of it, that's why the committee
that's
happened.
what makes you that's why you're a legendary player if you can do that. That's why
Daniel
Reyes is legendary.
It ruined it for the audience.
It did, yes.
That's what I should say.
It ruined it for the audience.
It didn't ruin it for me as the audience because, like, that particular season, I loved watching Derek play the game. It was almost fascinating that he could call and control everything. Like, that's such great gameplay.
I agree in extent with you, Frank. I mean, I feel like he played a perfect game. However, that makes for a boring season because it's strategic brilliance, but it's not a lot of suspense. And that's what I really like is the suspense of it.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why the committee happened in season 22 and why we ranked it so low is because they try to do a numbers game.
Season 16 paved the way for season 17 through 22. I think things changed in 23, but 16 kind of paved the way for this mob
large alliances. Yeah.
Big Brother, where a big alliance takes over, paves it to the end, and it gets boring. With the exception of season 17. I think season 17 was brilliant. But all the other seasons, it was like a mafia mob alliance.
Like 21.
Frankie Grande in this. Like Frankie had a great story arc in this. Like, you remember him winning the competition by himself? Everyone in the house is against him, and he sits there and wins an entire competition by himself.
Yeah, because it was easier to do it by yourself versus another person.
Break the challenge for him. It's been confirmed. So apparently they were going to do a completely other challenge, and then last minute they set up that challenge so Frankie could win it.
But also, balancing by yourself is a lot easier than trying to balance with one other person. Like, come on. Like, that is way easier to balance it by yourself you can feel the balance versus not knowing how someone else is going to pull. Like, that was definitely way easier for one person to do versus two people.
Yep.
Look, I'm just going to say, I feel like it's reality TV. I don't get mad when productions because they're going to do it anyway.
Me either.
So, I mean, as long as it's not too much. And if production was really trying to make it to where Frankie Grande was going to win because his sister's Ariana, then Frankie Grande would have won. He didn't. So,
by the way, my hottie pick for the season, Zach. Absolutely,
yes.
Zach, personality, looks, whatever. Zach, all the damn way.
Zach is cute.
But
Zach
no, like he's funny.
He's on OnlyFans too, right?
No.
Listen,
I think he's off of everything because he got. I think he's off everything because he got stalked after his season. People were trying to kill him, giving him death threats.
I do think that Cody Calafiore is a hottie. I like the brothers.
I thought on season 22 he looked like he was on heroin the whole damn time. He needed some concealer, honey. He needed some concealer. He looked strong out.
Heroin.
The heron, yes, the heron.
He looks like he was more of an adult, like he's like
a strong out adult who needed some concealer.
Mary said Zach gives messy bottom.
Which type of messy?
Frankie gives femme top a blouse. Frankie is a blouse. You're laughing because it's true.
All right, moving on along because we got some more to go. 17th place is season 24.
You know what? I loved this season because we watched it together, and I think this was it was a great season for us to watch.
We were excited every fucking week.
Because of Taylor. This is Taylor's season. We loved Taylor. We loved watching her journey, but everyone else on this season sucked. Everyone else. I don't think there's another redeeming quality on this season.
Love the leftovers.
Joseph.
That's why I ranked it. I ranked it high. This is like my top 5 because the leftovers, the twist, like that leftovers twist had me.
I remember where I was when that happened. I remember where I was when I got the text from Josh saying that this had happened the night before. I literally remember where I was. Like, I could tell you the exact fucking intersection. I was in an Uber, and like that the whole Amira blindside thing, like that was good shit. It was, for once, it felt like it wasn't just a like we had it felt like a season 6 type of like shift. Like there was a hard shift. Like, yeah, no, I loved it. I'm shocked that it did. Maybe there are just too many other good seasons, but it is ranked pretty low.
I'll be honest, this season was, season 23, I did not get to watch because that was the year a lot of personal stuff happened. I came back in for this season, and it was just so early on, it was just so hard to watch that I think I watched the eviction episodes, or I watched Couch Potato Queens that season. I think that's my first season of watching Couch Potato Queens. So I think I watched that just to keep up with some of what was going on because I couldn't. And like Joseph said, I think this is a fair spot for the season. Taylor Hill is a top 6 winner in my opinion, but it was hard to be a fan during this season.
You know what?
No, but
I do agree. Michael Bruner is also a legend from this season. Michael Bruner, there's like 4
great
people.
to watch.
Michael Bruner, Joseph, Taylor, and maybe Brittany, but that's really it. Everyone else is just shit. Paloma, shit.
whoa.
Diana Forest Fire. I mean, like, horrible, horrible people this season. Horrible.
But wait. Amira's gonna be back for second chances, right?
Is she?
That's what you've been saying that for years.
You know what? Well, they brought her back on the challenge and she won first. Maybe that was her second chance. I'm just saying.
But I loved it. Me and Frank got to watch it together. I came to New York. We were fucking hooting and hollering that she won. Like, I could not believe it.
Yes.
But also, come on. That makes me want a big old turkey leg. Jasmine.
Joseph says that Spoiler Girl started this crap because she said a pageant queen was in the house and all bets were off. And Taylor was the queen of showmances, but yet during 25, she said she hates showmances.
Fuck Spoiler Girl. Her reads are trash. She ain't true. And she got me blocked. Or I got her blocked. One of the two.
And Sophie Dovey said that Josh thinks everybody should be on the second chance this season.
Just Amira.
The only one from season 24 that should be on it is Amira. That's the only one that I would give it to. Maybe Joseph. Joseph needs a second chance. Give Joseph a second chance at Beautiful Man.
Ouija Mama said, I was just going to say, I miss you guys imitating her accent.
What?
So
That's Butterbeans.
That's Jasmine Butterbeans. Hi, Julie. You look like a frying pan.
Hi, Julie. You look like a frying pan on a hot summer day.
Hi, Julie. You look like a buttercup for breakfast.
And what'd she say? She was like, Monty is crying. I'm just trying to eat chicken. Straight up, she says. That sounded bad coming out of my mouth.
Blindside butter beans. I can't do it. No.
Sophie said, I miss you, Queens. This channel was interesting with Mackenzie holding it down. Thanks.
Sophie Dovey is back. Sophie Dovey is back, honey.
Oh, God.
Mary Dua says that she doesn't believe Spoiler Girl, that she only believes Vegas for sure.
You threw it back, Mary Duda.
Ouija Mama said, well, butter my biscuit and call me the Muffin Queen. All right.
Listen,
moving on along, we have 16th place, season 18.
Loved it.
I forgot about this season.
I didn't.
I ranked this super low.
My only moment that I loved is Davon versus Polly Calafiore.
Yup. But there were many alliances throughout. Like, you had the Natalie Bronte, who's the other girl? Oh, and Big Meech.
Big Meech. Oh, I love Big Meech against Nicole Mansell. Big Meech was an awful player.
And come on, don't forget about the Messiah, Jose. This is an underrated season. And
he did OnlyFans too. Damn, they all a lot of.
Well, he should. He's hot, straight up.
Okay,
Mary Dua says Victor was so hot.
Victor was
before Nicole Franzel. Before
hot again. He's hottened up again. He got back to being Victor.
Well, he's also a cop. So next.
Yeah. All right, moving on along, we have 15th place, season 2.
So, can I say who my favorite player from this season was?
Name him.
Who?
Monica! There's no one better! Monica is a legend.
I don't know. Monica was, but also Krista, because of the whole. She got the guy evicted. No. Only because she got the guy evicted because he threatened to kill her with a knife. Yeah, and then she went from him to Mike Boogie. Like, she was the whore of the season.
She was the whore, but she was also dumb as rocks. That girl had no brain. Monica was on.
This is
Monica versus
crazy.
Kent and
And I
Bunky.
met Monica. Monica, she's cool people.
Oh, you
Monica versus
did.
Kent and Bunky
Yeah.
was the moment when she loses it on Kent. It was everything she.
And obviously we have Dr. Will.
Yeah.
But I actually like Nicole too. I like both of them.
I love Nicole. Nicole.
She was fun just because that was the first time, like after season 1, she came in and was so fucking messy. It was like, oh, this Big Brother show is kind of fun. Somebody tried to kill her with a knife. Oh, he got kicked out. Oh, now she with Mike Bookie. Oh, Dr. Will, he was cute to look at too. Monica, but this is also the season we have to remember of September 11th. And this was the season that they were told about, everything that happened in New York.
They were apparently the last people to know. I mean, that's probably that. Like, we don't know that they're the last people to ever know about it, but like, talk about a situation to where, like,
they were.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, at that time, yeah, probably. Like, who else is just like shut off from the outside world for for whatever reason? Yeah.
Will only won this season because the jury watched this as it happened.
Oh.
Yep.
That's true.
And speaking of which, we'll get to here soon because we'll be talking about season 3 soon.
Mhm.
Anyway, moving right on along is season 14. 14th place, season 5.
I love season 5.
It's Holly. It's Holly. It's Holly.
Oh,
it's Holly.
Definitely my top 10.
Obviously, Diane is a personal fave of mine. Always has been. I think she's a great player. I think she should have won if she didn't, get into that showmance with Drew. I think Drew's the straight of the season, though.
I loved Marvin. Marvin was, I think, that was my comedic relief.
I liked Karen. Arts and crafts. Everything.
No, there was one line of Marvin that I think it was my very first line that I remember ever hearing from Big Brother. That I could, it was they were split into, I think it maybe have been for a food competition.
Yes.
But Marvin said, he was like, look at this team who's got this and this and this, and look at my team. He said, we got Nicodemus, Gay Will, and Karen. And when he said Nicodemus, I lost it. I remember being a little fucking kid and hearing that. He was like, we got Nicodemus, Gay Will, and Karen. And I
Joseph Boza said they tried to be Maury Povich this season with Project DNA. And Joseph Collins said, are you a lying racist or a racist liar? It's the best jury question ever.
And we got to give it up to Nokomis it was Marvin's idea. And then Nokomis kind of just built it in a little bit more and made it play out. But like, this was where the back door was created. So I feel like this ranking is a little bit low.
The 6-finger plan.
Hey, I've had a couple 6-finger plans in my life.
I bet you have.
I don't like 6 fingers.
I forgot, Josh. You like 250 you, and then you want them to clap.
I'm a virgin.
Speaking of which, we'll see Monet exchange on the traders. Yep.
Lord Jesus Almighty, please don't strike us with lightning when you strike this liar, Josh, who just said he is a virgin.
Anyway, so my favorite.
Also, no, hold on. Hottest. Now, I don't know if y'all have seen what Gay Will looks like now.
Oh yeah, Gay Will is hot.
He did porn too. They all done porn.
Not OnlyFans. I'm talking porn.
Reality Kingdom doesn't like Holly. That's cool. Anyway,
virgin or are you a virgin or your eyes? His eyes ain't a virgin. I can tell you right now, his eyes ain't a virgin.
I'm a virgin for today.
I like Holly. I don't care. I think Holly's an icon, and she is now Holly Meowie. Okay, so she.
But who I did think as a young gay boy, I thought. Which looking back, I'm like, his body wasn't even that great, but I thought Scott was hot. Scott was hot.
Scott, but he has a pencil dick, and me and Diane have talked about it.
Oh yeah, he did Playboy.
He has a pencil penis. His dick is it's like a good 7.5 8, but it's like a little baby girth. Yeah, that's
anyway.
Do Playboy.
Season in 13th place, we have season 4.
This is another messy season with a lot of
so messy.
Oh,
Allison
Lord.
and June. I'm sorry, Allison and June was like some of the best TV.
That's an
Dana
iconic.
versus Allison was the moment. Okay, not Allison and June. Dana versus Allison. You have Dana, who was not the most attractive person on the planet. Let's get real.
I mean,
wasn't
June. I feel like June is also one of the more underrated players, like that people don't
Yeah,
give her as
she
much
was-
credit as they should.
and she was honest, like, and she like didn't hold back how she felt. Like she wasn't.
Yep.
No.
June.
No, but an iconic final two. Like iconic as fuck final two.
They played such a bitchy game. It was fun to watch. They were just like.
I
straight
loved
up.
it. Allison was an icon. June was an icon. I think June played one of the best winning games of Big Brother by staying as a floater and staying in the middle, and really working the middle very well. I think June worked it the best on really playing both sides and was really never a target apart from like Allison's HOH. I think when she had to put someone up with Dana, but June was really in a good spot for the majority of that game and played a really.
And this was a women's season because I'm looking right now. I barely remember a damn man from this season.
Robert
barely.
was a piece of shit. He was not a nice person. Robert was trashing the women and calling them like whores and
Prime
stuff.
time beat.
It was not cute. And he made it far. So we don't really like Robert. Nathan was the one everyone.
Joseph Bozo brought up a good point. This was the first season that the jury was ever sequestered because everybody knows Mother Danielle should have won. I forgot about that.
It was the first sequester season. First jury house.
That's why Allison and June were so honest in their confessionals.
True.
Like, they would have
I
never
wonder.
won.
I do wonder. This is something I haven't even ever thought of. Did they know that there was going to be a jury house in when they went into the house? So they did know that.
Yeah, they knew that the first couple of options would not be on jury. You know who potentially of the guys I think would have played the game is David. He went out like week 3. He was the vet. I think if he would have stayed longer, he would have been like a guy that potentially did well. All the exes were just dumb.
And Scott, Joseph brought up that Scott was insane. And yes, Scott was very insane.
I like the idea of the twist, though. I do. I like the idea of it.
I wish they did it again, to be honest. They've done it kind of in Big Brother 9. They brought in exes, and Big Brother 8 they brought in some exes, but they haven't done it since then.
Wait, 9? Who was? No, they brought in a married couple. But
Sharon and Jacob. No, they were exes. Really bad.
Oh,
yeah. This was the exes season. Yeah, the twist with the exes. Yeah. Anyway,
now I would love.
Moving on along, we have 12th place, season 23.
So I think this one is too low. This should be higher. I think this is.
Fuck Sarah Beth, and I said that shit.
Mackenzie, I know
this is my number 3. This is my number 3.
Mackenzie,
so I'm just gonna let you guys know.
You ranked it low because you didn't watch it. This season was
never watched it.
This season was really good. You should.
I'm surprised you should have.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Now it makes because I was curious.
I would have
never
watched it a lot higher.
This was the year that my fiance was murdered, and just a lot of things happened. I just was not in a place to watch anything. Period. And so yeah. But I do know that Xavier was a great player. He should have, he deserved his win. He was great. But other than that, that's really all I know about this season.
It was a good season for different reasons than some other seasons were.
It was predictable, but it was fun to watch.
And
that's what it was. It was definitely fun to watch. Just watch them just be masterminds without a big ass.
No, and hello, Tiffany. Like, we have someone who is going to be on the next season of Traitors come from this cast.
Yeah.
Like,
isn't this the first season that we really had probably the most diverse cast so far in all 23 seasons of Big Brother? Yeah.
This was the season that they...
Oh my God, can I fucking get it out? Shit, yes. It was the season when they first implemented the 50-50 rule. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first season where they did that. They had the cookout, which was an all-black alliance of 6 people. It was the first time there were 6 black people in the house together, and they linked up, made the alliance, and made it all the way to the end, which was just a moment. It was great. The 6 of them together is probably one of the top 10 moments in Big Brother history of them celebrating that they were able to do it. And it was all thanks to our homegirl from Detroit, Tiffany Mitchell. So representing my hometown of Birmingham.
Hey!
I love her. She's great. Tiffany's really cool. All the cookouts are really fun. I love Big D. We love Azza. This is a group of people that we've all basically met. I think we've met Chada. We met Azza. I love Azza. Big D. He's a great guy. Didn't like him on the show, but since the show,
I like him now.
I do. He's a really cool guy. He is.
Wait, y'all met everyone but Xavier, right?
Oh, I haven't met Xavier, but
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I met Xavier.
And that man, Kyland, is sexy. That's my trait of the season. You have to see this man in person. He, off TV, in person, he is one of the most beautiful men I've seen in my life. I'm not just saying that. He is a beautiful man. He's beautiful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, he's beautiful.
Yeah, he was. Oh God, what was the name of the show that he was on?
The Challenge.
The Challenge. No. Sorry, not The Challenge. He was on the one you and I were watching, Steven, on USA.
Anonymous.
The Anonymous.
The Anonymous. Yes. And I was surprised he didn't. He was so good in that. But yeah,
Frank,
Great show.
I feel like this season is one you ranked like really high. Like I think you ranked this the highest. Like, what is your like?
I ranked it number 3.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
What makes this one of your favorite seasons?
Just watching like my representation actually have a chance in the game and run the game and to see their intellect and showing people that we are very intelligent people. We can control a house. We can control an alliance. We are just as good as anybody else that has ran that house. So it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch my people run that shit, to be honest. It was unbelievable to me. And then the drama was, it wasn't so much drama, but it was just like intense watching how all of these people are going to have to break free and like ruin someone like Chance that they thought were like their final 2. That is so chilling to watch. The Tiffany and Claire conversation. Yeah. I've never had butterflies in my stomach like that in my entire life of watching Big Brother. That shit was, oh my God, it was so hard to watch.
And Claire
was
that's
so
why
hard.
I get it.
So
Vote
hard.
me out. Like Claire was like, okay, I'm out. Take me out. It was sucked though because I think we like Claire the most, right? We love Claire.
Yeah,
Claire,
I liked Claire. Out of the plus ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the other plus ones were just kind of annoying.
But this was this felt refreshing. It was like a shift into like this was where the like line was like, okay, new school Big Brother, like for like the new like modern day Big Brother.
Yeah.
But Tiffany, fuck Sarah Beth and I said that shit.
Amen.
Yeah, this is like the equivalent to what 16 was for like those seasons following.
Yep.
Let's see.
Whoa. We got to give it up to the
oh yeah.
To loud. Oh my goodness. Hold on. But thank you, Alexander, for this first super chat of the night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Send us spirit chats.
We are ready for a summer together with y'all too.
Yes.
So we're excited about it.
Ooh, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
Sorry.
Next, we have 11th place, season 15.
Okay, here's where I go off. Here's my controversial take. Listen. Okay, yes, we know what type of season it is. But guess what? As long as they get called out the way they did, everything. I'm sorry, but Amanda, tits out, smoking cigs, like every single person in this season had a part in something. This was very entertaining to watch in maybe a different way. Helen was pushed.
Andy played a great game as well. Andy's one of the best winners in my opinion.
I agree.
Like
this was
only
a phenomenal season. This season gave y'all showmans and like the craziest way. McCray and Amanda as a showmans. Like who would have thought? Amanda was like a super bitch, and I loved watching every single second of her bitchiness.
Yeah.
It was a lot of cattiness. The racist stuff, whatever. we know what that was. I'm talking about the game. Like it was a good ass fucking season.
When
I
they
ranked it high.
turned the vote on Nick within that 12-hour period, I love the live feeds. I've been watching.
She strapped on her blue hat.
It is the best moment of 12 hours of live feeds I have ever watched.
They're all cockroaches.
Where they all when Helen, it's mainly Helen deserves a second chance. Bring back Helen.
Yeah, for real. Talking about second chances.
Bring back Helen. She flipped that vote from Alyssa to Nick in 12 hours right before the vote. And it was everything when that happened. It was great. And watching that happen, it's still one of my favorite moments in live feed history. Apart from
Candace and Gina Marie on the live vote where Julie had to calm them down. Like every single bit of it. Like they're talk about entertainment. I'm sorry, like people want to hate on it, but I'm like, listen, if you're gonna
the Alyssa drama. The Alyssa drama, like this was a really great season, like surprisingly. And then it was like one of the first seasons where you didn't have the Jock Alliance running it back in the older days.
Yeah.
They tried the moving company.
Right, but we saw what happened with that.
Joseph Collins said we need to bring back booing evicted house guests.
I
completely agree.
I agree.
Ouija Mama also says every season was like every episode was jaw dropping.
You know what? There are people in Big Brother history since this season that have deserved to get booed. Daniel, everyone in season 24. There are people who have deserved to get booed that have not. So
Paramount decided to go family friendly, and sorry y'all don't got enough money like NBCU does, but us on that.
I would love if Peacock just take Big Brother or somebody
please
take Big Brother.
NBCU knows how to make good TV, and Paramount has decided that we're going to be rating our shows TVG.
Yeah, it's a family show now. It's not what it used to be. It wasn't always like that. Now it's like hey guys, we're going to play Barney's.
It's giving Nickelodeon slime.
That's why the older seasons I ranked so much higher because it's like, oh my gosh. Like a lot of people weren't around for the older seasons, but with the feeds and watching it, it was just like, whoa, this is real life.
Yeah.
No like restrictions.
Season 15 gave us the disclaimer.
So Vidova, you're correct. This season of Big Brother did get a TV 14, so it did get an increased rating from TV.
It should have been R. It should have been R.
Word.
All right. Well, you can't be R because you can't have R on network television.
This deserved to be streaming only if streaming was a thing.
Okay, who's the trade of this season?
Oh,
Howie.
Nick. Sorry, Nick.
Howard.
I thought Nick was hot.
Nick, maybe a little Jeremy. There's some cute boys.
Oh, don't you? By the way, I'm blocked by Jeremy. I'm blocked by Jean Marie on multiple platforms because they can't take a lick of criticism. Jean Marie, where you're 33 and you live at your mom's house in Staten Island.
Miranda, you're correct. Feeds were great in older seasons. I miss the day where you can just turn on live feeds and you get a dick right in your fucking face.
Wait, the fight between Candace and Gina Marie.
And where you live at your mom's house in Staten Island at the age of 33.
So take out your hair extensions and your tongue.
Take out your contact lenses. Oh God, I hate to say it, but like, what? Oh my God! But like, listen, okay, this is gonna be so controversial for me to say, and I'm not saying it as a good thing, but like, okay, Erin got what came to her, but 4 HOHs in the season is kind of wild for one, but. Oh, God, I hate that I like this line.
I disagree. I don't think she got what was coming to her. I think her ass should have been evicted on national television and her have that against her record. I don't think she should have been able to be voted out.
No, but I love Julie read her for filth. Julie read her for filth, which is what I like. That's the thing. If you are going to be like racist and like say all this shit, for me, don't reject it from the house. Let it play out. Let it play out and embarrass them in front of fucking everyone. Read the comments back to them. Let them know what they've said.
And when Julie said, let me read some of the things that you said. while you were in the house. I was like, oh, she's going there. That was iconic. That was the moment of the season, in my opinion.
Maybe it's just because I live in the South and, or I'm from the South, that I just feel like you shouldn't give those people more of a platform than they've already said it. It should be kind of, in my opinion don't count for much, but if you say shit like that, then it should be like Big Brother UK, where your ass is evicted and you're gone. That's going to show more people that you don't go in and you don't do shit like that. You should have some type of fucking sense about yourself before you go onto national television and talk the shit that she was talking.
The first time that had happened truly on the show.
It is.
And I think production didn't know what to do. And I think it's very obvious that they did not plan on that. They really didn't. They thought
I disagree. I think you should show it. These are real people. And if let us hold them accountable when they come out, but don't sugarcoat it. If a racist bitch is on the show, show the racist bitch. Show her comments. Whatever.
They showed her on the show. They showed Aaron on the show as a racist. They did.
Yeah,
I know that, but I'm talking about moving forward. They should still. I think you should have some. If the fan base is mainly liberal, I think you should have some Republican or conservative values that might be Trump supporters. We should see that side of the field.
I completely agree.
I agree. Then I would, but now, I could see that now.
The whole point of Big Brother is that it's supposed to be this whole microcosm of the real world. So this shit does happen. So wait till embarrass them. Let them show it and show what kind of person they are. Don't try to yank them out because it doesn't look good for your network. Show who you cast, who you put on the cast. Yeah. Maybe you should have done a little bit better work.
I agree.
Love Island is full of maggots right now, according to Mary.
It's not. That's a stretch. I'm gonna be real. That's a little bit of a stretch. It's a stretch. There's some there's some things happening right now, but not on the show. It's comments, but it literally is nowhere near anything Aaron or some other people said. Who's not even close. Not even close.
What season's next? Let's go to time.
All right, we are moving into our top 10. So in 10th place, we have season 20.
I agree with the top 10 season. It is. Yep. It's a great cast. Pre-jurors were good. The jury was good. You had 2 alliances. It wasn't just one big alliance. It was 2 of them. You had your you had the level 6 versus what's the other one? Faute.
I can't believe on my daughter's birthday you would drag my name through the mud like that. You are disgusting.
Yep.
Yes,
I'm sorry, but that's my girl. That's my fucking girl.
I agree. Frank, what are your thoughts on this season? 20?
I ranked it low. The only reason why I ranked it at number 20. The only reason why, because I didn't get to watch it. I had to rewatch it and know what the season happened after jury. And that's not fun as watching it live. So I had to watch all of the edited episodes as a, regular
but
viewer.
The edited episodes were good too. And honestly,
they were.
I'm not going to lie. Tyler kind of did. I wouldn't say carry the season, but he is the reason why a lot of the shit happened, because he was the one that everyone, that both sides thought were both on his side. They thought he was on their side. I'm sorry, but that's the one
Tyler
time
played a great game. He did play.
He was robbed. I think he was robbed. I'm sorry. Yeah. Casey had her social game, whatever. She was a comforting lesbian.
That was a bitter jury.
Angela, the stone cold girl. What happened to Angela?
Oh, what's wrong with Angela? What's wrong with Angela?
Actually, I kind of liked Caitlyn. I'm sorry. Caitlyn not being able to put the puzzle together. That was the best. And Caitlyn was
Mary Duo said, Fessy's got an OnlyFans and the dick pics are not that impressive.
Really?
I've seen it. I've seen it. It ain't great.
Really?
Y'all, this is why I love Mary. Mary comes in here with some of the shadiest comments. Mary on top of her shit.
I'm surprised by that because I thought Fessy had a huge dick, but maybe I was wrong.
Tall don't mean hung.
Nope. Rockstar said they gave Casey the win because they wanted a female to win that season.
Fine, I guess.
All right, moving on along. We've got ninth place season 26.
Way too high. This should be way lower. I mean, this should be way higher. This should be top 8. easily. Top
Recency
7
bias.
season.
I mean, we're in the
No.
top 10 with it. So, I mean,
It's a great cast. It's a great twist with AI Arena. It's a great of all the 20 seasons. I think this is the best season since 17, in my opinion.
I could kind of agree with that.
This should be
Yeah.
This should be a higher ranked season, in my opinion. It was so
Well, I mean, we're in 9th place. I feel like that's a decent place because you can't replace old school BB. You can't replace but you got a little bit of recency bias because you did just recently be able to watch it.
I did, but I can tell you when a season of Big Brother is good or not. And a lot of the past seasons have been shit.
but look, there's only I'm not going to give away the numbers, but there's only, most everything else is big, less, there's not that many left. And most of them are 10, like season 1 through 10s. So, I mean, for this to hit 9th place is a really good job, in my opinion. This is not, it's like Frank was saying earlier, it's not old school Big Brother. And I ranked more of the old school Big Brother higher because that was just a different caliber of game, in my opinion.
True.
But no, the AI Arena, no, straight up, that, it kept us on our fucking feet, on our feet, not knowing what the hell would happen until eviction night, which
I hope they do that again. I really hope they do that.
That's what I got to bring up. I got to bring that up right now. If y'all looked at the house photos, there's not 2 seats in the middle. Mm-hmm. It's a couch. I think it's coming back.
I hope it comes back. That was a great and every Thursday we were on the edge of our, we didn't know what was happening.
Loved it.
And there was not a big alliance this season, so everybody was all over the places. Alliances shifted. It was not predictable.
Well, and I think the reason that this game too, sorry to interrupt you, Frank, but the reason it was so good is too, yes, you had that big alliance in the beginning, but then you had Tucker, and Tucker kept ruining everyone's plans. And that was what made, I know a lot of people didn't like Tucker, but he kept ruining their plans. And so that's what made it more interesting, in my opinion. Then you had fucking psychotic Angela. Love you, Angela, but it was true.
That's my girl.
I love it.
She was great TV. Yeah, she was
Put
wonderful.
Older women on Big Brother. They better have an older woman because Felicia, Angela, great TV. Phenomenal TV. Because you can't tell them shit. They're unfiltered as fuck. I love it.
I agree. I think with Tucker too. I didn't like his gameplay, but I loved him as a character and the chaos he brought. But yeah, I just liked it.
There was a lot of good, memorable characters on this season. Like Chelsea, I'm sorry. This may be not an answer that a lot of people will agree with, but I think Chelsea is the best female winner off the show. Hands down. Hands down. Maybe June. June and Chelsea are the 2 top female winners. Chelsea played a flawless game. No question. She played one of the best Big Brother games. Top 5 winner, in my opinion. She played a great game. She had herself positioned well the entire game. She brought someone to the end she could beat. She played it well. She was a step ahead. She knew what the fuck she was doing. I give that woman props. One of the best ones.
I will disagree with something you just said there. I don't feel like she brought someone to the end that she could beat. I feel like she brought someone that to the end that was loyal. Because she did not win the final competitions. She didn't win a lot of competitions. Other people won it. She was just strategic enough and a mastermind enough that she was able to work those relationships so that they wanted her to be safe. So they wanted to do what she wanted to do. That's where she played a masterful game.
Who won the 2 head of households?
Mackenzie.
MJ won the final one, and she should have brought Cam because she could have beaten Cam, but she didn't. And that is one thing that only I think 1 or 2 other people have done before. I can't remember who else. Y'all in the chat, if you can remember who. Oh, Maggie. Maggie was Maggie and Taylor. Neither one of them won the final HOH and were brought to the final 2 and won.
Yeah.
So
Chelsea was a great game player, but
Derek too. Derek and Maggie. And Taylor.
I still think that apart from Chelsea, I think there were also some really memorable players that deserve mention, like Tucker, Angela. Quinn was also kind of memorable. Mackenzie. T-Core, I thought was fun to watch as well. I think so. I thought it was a good cast. Cam was not memorable. I mean, I thought he was a beautiful man, but he didn't play that good of a game. He was kind of dragged.
I think he thought it was going on Love Island.
I'm sorry, but Joseph is more memorable than T Corp, and that was just from his porn stash and sitting there and jacking off to fucking Matt's voice.
He did. I forgot about that. He admitted he was jacking off.
Oh, the voice. That's right. That twist. Oh wow.
Matt was cute too. Matt was cute as hell.
I think Matt's cute.
Who?
As well.
Yep. Matt.
He's a nice guy.
I don't remember who that is. Why don't I remember? Oh,
He's
Crazy
the one that
Eyes.
went home first time. Crazy Eyes. He's now in the relationship with MJ.
Guys.
But Cedric is gonna be on the challenge, and
He sure is, baby.
Yes.
Damn, they
And,
did have
I mean,
a lot of cute
honestly,
guys, actually, this season.
I don't think anyone was
Surprisingly.
problematic this season. I don't think.
Oh God, what was her name?
There really wasn't. That
The
was
one
what-
in the top right, the orange shirt. What was her name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn was fun to watch.
Yeah,
she
and
was. She
there
was.
wasn't.
Josh, you didn't get to see like her on the feeds. I think she was more fun to watch on the feeds.
Yeah.
Than the
Yeah.
episodes, because they didn't show her in the episodes really at all.
And she was messy. That's why she was fun.
I'm surprised they did that. Like, she should have had like star edit, like those 2 weeks where she was just like, before she left, she was running shit.
But Josh, I don't know if you know, the Twitter fandom had a thing out against Brooklyn because guess who she's friends with?
Aaron Greaves.
Up. But regardless.
And Brooklyn calls the charcuterie meltdown.
Oh, the charcuterie meltdown. What was better, charcuterie meltdown or Jasmine's muffin meltdown?
I gotta go with
Charcuterie
Jasmine.
meltdown.
I gotta go with Jasmine.
I'm still trying to find out who took these muffins.
But Jasmine, that was produced. That was a little more produced. She self-produced that.
She was. I'm sorry.
Okay. I think we move on.
All right, moving on along to 8th place is season 17.
This should be in the top 5. This is one of the best seasons of all time. It's so good. Nothing beats Austin getting blindsided with no freaking shoes on, walking out the door by Vanessa. It was like a drive-by shooting. It's one of the best things I've ever watched on television. Vanessa blindsiding Austin is legendary. You get Audrey with the blanketing and over
The blanket.
Davon. You get Davon and Jason versus Audrey. You get Davon calling out the twins. Like, you get the twin twist in general was great where they all catch on. You get them alliances. You get the multiple sides of the house. You just get Vanessa masterminding every single round after round, and people not calling it. This was a great season. It was a great cast. It had really good twists. I like what they did the first couple rounds, like where they had that America's Takeover thing. I thought it was fun. I loved it. I thought this season was camp. I think it was fun. You also had the Shelly and Clay awkward romance where they were like, Shelly was like 15 years older than Clay. That was everything. Shelly was like
Not 15. It was not 15. Well, it might have been actually.
And Joseph Bozen said, supposedly Big Brother was the first time Audrey revealed that she was a transgender woman. She was not going to reveal it on national TV. She was going to keep it quiet. However, once cast released, her name got put out, and then it was people Googled, and it's not that hard to figure it out. And so Big Brother pulled her in and said, hey, just so you know, you might want to reconsider this because this is blown up on the outside of the house. It's the first time they've broken sequester to talk about news on the outside of the house other than 9/11.
I didn't know that was that. But what's wild, okay, just side note, what's wild is the fact that they were able to get away with that then, because I don't think you'd be able to get away with that now. Putting a
the reason they were able to get away with that then is it was the summer of trans people, because I Am Jazz came on television, I Am Kate was on the E! Network, and so then that was Audrey Middleton on CBS Big Brother.
But like we took a lot of steps. We took a lot of steps backwards, like to the fact that it would be a lot more shocking if they did that now. Yet they could do that 10 years ago. Like, kind of wild.
But at the same time, it's kind of wild that we've not had another trans contestant since that. You know.
Well, Audrey didn't do any favors.
Who knows? Maybe we will this season. I feel like we're going to eventually again. I don't know.
But y'all, I'm going to stick up for Audrey here, and we've talked about it one other season before, but you've got to think about it. When, like us, I'm trans.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know that. I live my life as a straight heterosexual woman. No one knows that I'm trans. No one at my job knows that I'm trans. None of it.
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, and then all of a sudden you're going in to play a game, your favorite game, because she's always wanted to play this. You're fixing to play this game. Then you're told everyone in the world now knows that you're trans. But you're still in that house, so you still have that buffer around you of like protection.
Yeah.
And then whenever you're like, I'm fixing to go home, then all of a sudden you're slapped right in the face with, I'm fixing to go back out into the world where I'm no longer just a regular woman. I am now an it. I am a thing. I am a trans woman. I am. And that's all people are going to see now when they see me.
Right now, with what's going on in our government and all the crazy shit that's happening, it's a scary world where the trans community is being targeted. So I can understand why someone wouldn't want to put that. It would take a really brave person to put themselves out there in this type of a situation. So I can understand.
And kudos to Audrey now, because she's now married and they now have a child, and kudos to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a great season.
I knew Audrey as well. Audrey's a lot of fun. She put on a great program after leaving the show, and had the whole sequester thing, and it went very well for a long time. I don't know if it's ever coming back. It should come back. I think it should come back.
I was the first transgender contestant on Sequester.
I filmed some of those.
And Josh was in my confessional room.
Can we also give it up for the first season we got Devon, because she's the reality star.
Yes. Mama Devon was phenomenal.
The iconic meme out the door.
Of her exiting the house.
Mm-hmm. Was that season? That was that season, right?
So Joseph, Mackenzie played on the OG Sequester. So there was kind of 3 generations of Sequester. The OG was played on like Google Hangouts and YouTube.
With Kim Bettina. I was in the season with Kim Bettina.
Yep, they would jump from room to room, and that was Section A. Generation 2 of Sequester was the in-person ones that they did. And then Generation 3 was over COVID, where they did like the live full game rounds, which were crazy.
So yeah, Vanessa, though, her tears powered this entire season.
Oh, Vanessa was everything. Davon and Vanessa were the stars. Even though Davon was only on for 2 weeks, it still surprises me Davon was only on the show.
For real.
It's crazy. Because she made her moment, like, on it. Those 2 weeks that she was on, she
played again twice after that, after just 2 weeks.
Yes.
All right, y'all, moving along to 7th place, we have season 8. Dick was a mess. Danielle was tragic. America's Player was crazy. But other than that, it was pure chaos. And I think that's why I liked it a lot.
Listen,
chaotic.
Sorry, I loved Evil Dick.
I like Evil Dick in the house.
Yeah, in the house. Yes.
Evil Dick was Josh before Josh was, Josh was trying to play Evil Dick, in the house. But yeah, Evil Dick is the original.
Wait, Josh.
Season 19, season 8.
Josh.
Yeah.
Pots and pans, yeah.
Of Evil Dick. Evil Dick. He enjoyed him.
This part, yeah.
Come
on. Jen's a member.
Jen Johnson is an icon, okay? Like, another second chancer that I think would be boring her second time around, but bring her back anyway. Jen Johnson, y'all. Iconic. Jen-conic.
And we got two gays, and he gave me gonorrhea.
What happened when everyone found out that you gave me gonorrhea?
And we had a woman named Kale. Kale?
The cigarette burns, Jen's photo, the mess. I love the season. They're bringing up who gave who STIs on the first episode.
The sig burns. Come on.
The sig burns. I will now perform eating.
I will not.
Jen Johnson is a legend.
Literally, you got a vote against you because you ate an apple. Like iconic, but also like a father and daughter. They let a father and daughter. America's player, whatever. Regardless, though, but a father and daughter got to the end.
Amber was crying all the time. Amber was crying the whole show. She cried the whole
Every confessional.
Jamaica, I love Jamaica. Fucking love Jamaica. God told her that she had to play that veto for Jen and save Jen. Like, won't he do it?
I think God lied to her.
Right. Yeah. I don't think she played a good game at all.
I remember Jessica, she was so catty. She's like, she owed me $5 once.
Yes. But I mean, I would maybe it did, but guess what? That's what the audience wanted. We liked entertainment at the time. Hello.
We love watching mommy and our daddy-daughter issues play out live on television. I mean, you know, that's just how fucked up we are as Americans.
And I met Danielle in person randomly. She came to, I was like 19, working at a gay bar. She came with James and Howie from BB6, and she bought me and her matching bracelets. And this was the summer before she went into BB13. And I asked her if she talked to Dick, and she was like, everyone asked me that, but no, we don't. And that was all I gotta say. Next.
Period.
Danielle was
moving on along. 6th place is season 7. First All-Star season.
The OG All-Stars. My moment in this season, I don't like the winner. Sorry. I do like when Janelle blindsides Will. That's an iconic moment.
That's like the only thing that I can like.
I wasn't
high though. Like
I don't know. I ranked this at number 19.
It's not. I don't think this is like that memorable of the season. It was good.
So how do we rank it? How did we rank it?
I think it's the cast. I think it's more the cast, not necessarily the moments.
All of Big Brother 5 went out pre-jury, which I don't like. Like I wish Diane went farther into
Oh, that made it so horrible when they like literally ganged up on one season. Oh God, it was so
I don't
annoying.
like that there was an uneven sex in this either, because I think Lisa should have been on the show instead of Mike Boogie. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a reason behind. Oh, I can't remember why.
There's would not play unless Mike Boogie was there with him. So they last minute had to replace a girl with Mike Boogie. That's what happened.
That's right. Yeah.
I do agree with most of the cast. I don't think Erica was an all-star. Sorry, Erica shouldn't. Even
I don't think
space.
she was at all.
Yeah, I would have rather Lisa been there than Erica, to be honest.
And then they had too many season 6, which was completely unfair right after their season.
People were good people to bring back. I don't regret.
Yeah, but I still think if you have 4 or 5 people from one season that just ended, that's kind of
it is.
Yeah, it's just they were that iconic.
I think
Janelle Case.
I think this was a difference where we were talking about with All Stars 2, the cast pre-gamed and all this. They did that in this one as well. But the difference is they were willing to stab each other in the back, throw each other under the bus because it was old school Big Brother.
Yeah.
You know, what you said outside of the house didn't really count inside of the house because now things were playing, you know, they were playing a different game. No. And I love the fact that Dr. Will was basically sitting in the hot tub, manipulating and running the entire game for most of it.
Yes.
Can I say my favorite part? James, after the veto competition, assault! After Janelle like yanked the thing out of his hands in that veto comp. That was like,
Howie going out versus Mike Boogie.
Super Bowl.
Oh, Howie had such a big head after season 6.
I love Howie. He wishes me happy birthday every year.
I do love Howie Gordon. He's a great guy. He really is. He's funny. He's genuine. That's him. I love Marcellus. I do. I love Marcellus, but he's so bitter. He holds grudges, and it's like that's the problem with Marcellus. I think he needed
but he also makes some stupid ass game moves.
He did make the dumbest move in Big Brother history.
Yes, the first and dumbest.
We'll get there. We'll get to that one.
Oh, we still haven't. Oh, wow.
Marcellus. I mean,
All right, let's go as 5th place.
Fifth place, we have season 11.
Well done. This is a great season.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not coming to
cannot.
the diary room.
It's I think it's
deny the
underrated.
drama.
I think it's fucking underrated. As
This
fuck.
is so good.
Lydia,
The amount of
recently
quotes.
posted something. Lydia recently posted something calling out Jeff, and it was iconic.
Listen, the amount of quotes from this, like, and I normally like to say I didn't want to say anything bad, but Michelle, you might quite be one of the worst human beings I've ever met in my entire life.
No, my favorite one was Shima's speech round 1 at the eviction.
Where they had to bleep her out. Or I think my favorite quote is, I think me and the producers are gonna need to have a little chat.
Shima is an icon.
Production, I'm not coming to the diary room.
When Shima had her week 1 round speech, and she's like, "This guy's a bigot and a racist, and you want to vote for a misogynist, a racist, and a bigot."
Week 1.
And then she spews out the shit he says, and they bleep it out, and she's like, "Yep, he said that."
Lord Jesus Almighty.
All
right.
Russell was
Wait. I want to see if there's wait. And the little funeral they had for Jesse, like.
Yes, but Frank, what was your moments of season 11?
Oh my God, you just caught me off the spot, and I was looking at Fessy's OnlyFans pictures. He has a very nice ass, actually. Yeah, what was my favorite? I just think the drama, the Russell drama with Jeff or Shima and Jesse drama, all of that, like Jesse with like, I just think all of it
terrorizing the house, cauliflower ears.
And then Lydia going crazy in her, like, didn't she go off like really?
She was drunk.
Something?
She was drunk. She was like,
she was
and
drunk.
let's see who the bigger person is.
Yeah, this was a great season.
Phenomenal.
Russell versus Shima on After Dark. Holy fucking shit.
Everyone's batshit crazy. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's batshit.
Except
even Jordan got up in Russell's face. Like,
yes.
That was everybody went at it. Right.
You think I'm Dean? I'm not Dean.
Okay, we go on to season 11.
All right, next we are in our top 4. 4th place is season 14.
Period.
Yes, Dan's funeral makes this a top tier season. I think there are better seasons. I would personally
put it froze.
17 and 26 over.
You put it first?
Yeah, I think it had the best moment in Big Brother history with Dan's funeral, and that's what makes it as good as it is. I think
I put it 4th.
If Dan's funeral didn't happen, this season would be like 10th to 12th place.
This is 14th for me. There wasn't anything really memorable.
The only thing was Dan's funeral.
Dan's funeral, Brittany Sass, Ian's win. There's backstabbing. There's a lot of backstabbing in the season. I think that's what's fun for me.
How is our I don't get how our top picks is like.
No,
like,
okay. I got some.
Do we need to do recalculations here?
What, like, small parts? Chef Joe being so out of breath, he just had to say during his speech.
I don't even remember it. That's how unmemorable.
What's the girl? What's the blonde girl's name? What's the blonde girl's name?
We don't even know the girl's name. How is this number 4?
The one who went on the date with Ian. And she talked real slow. She had a dream board. Oh my God, what's her?
How about Mackenzie? You rank this as 4th. You tell us why.
What I ranked it for was pretty much Dan's funeral and Brittany Sass, and I loved Ian. Ian was fun to watch during this.
Ian was great for this season. Oh, and
Ashley, you're thinking about Ashley. You're thinking about Ashley.
Yup. Oh my God, that was my fun character for the season. But also, the whole, not even just the Dan's funeral, when Dan got Danielle to put Shane on the block, like, for the final four, and he leaves Danielle like this. When it was great, and I think we just also loved it because it was another Janelle season. Which, hello, I mean, I'm gonna love that shit regardless, even though she didn't get that much time.
She didn't though. They took her out like early.
As they tried to, but also I liked Frank was the underdog who kept winning. Like, I don't know how he got as far as he did. He kept his ass in there like by a thread.
True.
And then
I like that. I like the coach's twist. It was just the coach's twist in this was fun, and it was one where you could tell that they were trying to get it to where, you know, one of the veterans could try to win, but that's not what happened. Like, it was, you know, it earned its spot because I feel like everyone worked hard in the season to make it a good season. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Fair.
All right. Moving on along to third place, we have season 3.
Okay.
Number 1. This is my number 1.
Y'all must have put it high because I didn't put it this high.
I put it high because it's one of the best seasons of OG.
This is my number 6.
You have one of the best strategists in the history of Big Brother, Danielle Reyes, who probably is potentially the best strategist in the history. She's up there. She's up there. Hi, Julia.
Hey, Julia.
Danielle Reyes slayed this game with Jason. The two of them together are the masterminds of the show. One of the best alliances in Big Brother history. You had a cast of
probably the best alliance in Big Brother history because it's the only one that never got outed.
Yeah, but it's also, honestly, a cast of 12 iconic people. I think everyone that was in this cast brought it. Everyone. From Lori all the way to Lisa. Every single person brought it. It had a storyline. The writing was good. It was just brilliant. The house looked cute. I like the
one of my favorite ones was Amy. My name's Amy and I like cheese.
You would like
I gotta say my quote. Wash your nasty hands.
Because it's disgusting.
People who don't wash their nasty hands when they come out the bathroom, I got a problem with that. I know the whole thing.
And let's not forget Marcellus making the dumbest move in Big Brother history and sitting on the block.
I want to talk
in the final.
I want to talk about that fight more. I'm not done yet.
Go ahead and talk. Interrupt me. Go ahead. Y'all talk most of the season, and me and Frank have been sitting here. So go ahead, talk.
I have to be honest. That fight is the funniest fight in Big Brother history to this day. There's nothing better.
He came out the bathroom and he did not wash his nasty hands, and that's disgusting. I said it. Go straight there. Go get it right now.
Jared, they got something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, we're rubbing our fingers through our hair. Can I help you with the meat?
But can we be honest? Come on. And ladies, y'all know where I'm coming at. Y'all are 3 gay men, so y'all probably... But men are fucking nasty. Men don't wash the fucking nasty hands half the time anyway. You know how many times people sit there and play with their dick or scratch their balls and then go and shake somebody's hands? It's fucking nasty.
Yeah. I love
But anyway, back to what I was trying to say.
You're right. You do it or you don't. It's not nothing about being two-faced. I felt bad because I shouldn't let Lori get the best of me. I got ghetto fabulous. I know Lori, the whole thing too.
I vote of 12-0. Lori, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house. Very well.
But Marcella's sitting there.
I'm an adventurous girl. I can do anything. Oh my God! Danielle's everything. Honestly, Marcella's not using the veto. The food challenges. These are the food challenges. The food challenges in season 3 are iconic. All of them are incredible. They did the matchup where Marcellus has to eat the chicken livers, and then Danielle goes against Eric with the olives. Then Danielle narrates it. It's just everything. And then they did the one from hell where they had to eat like poi and like haggis and shit. That was great. I loved it. All the food challenges. So good in season 3.
That made me want some peanut butter and jelly.
I know.
You know, honestly though.
I think I'm about to go do that.
And then, them sending Amy home. And then Amy gets on a plane and goes to Puerto Rico for 2 weeks, comes back with a tan and her hair in cornrows and walks back in the house and wins the challenge and then puts everybody else back up on the block.
No, but they rigged that for her, though. They wanted her to win so she'd take out Kiara. That's the reason. That was a rigged challenge.
That Amy and Kiara beef. Oh
woo!
my God.
5 drunk slut at the mall. 5 slut.
But yeah, Marcellus made that move. That was the dumbest move, I'd say, in Big Brother history. Not removing yourself from the fucking block and being like, "Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good."
Like Lisa, I like Lisa's story. I like how Lisa changes her game. Like, I don't think Lisa's.
She played a good game.
She's a bad winner. Danielle deserved it.
And then we have to remember that this is the last season where everyone gets evicted and goes home and then comes back finale night because of what happened with Danielle. Danielle should have won, and that's why we have sequester now.
Very true. Frank, where you at?
Oh, and Sophie Dopey said Julie hit Marcellus on the head was iconic.
Agreed.
Yeah, Julie Chen Moonbells would never.
Jason only evicted Marcellus for how stupid he is.
No, Jason evicted Marcellus because that was what Danielle and him had planned.
Yes, but he was stupid because he didn't remove himself. So if he was dumb enough not to remove himself, they were going to kick him out.
Only have watched Danielle Reyes on The Traitors. I would highly recommend watching her season of Big Brother to see what type of player she actually is. She is a masterful player at Big Brother. And people who just watched her on The Traitors don't get the side of her that all of us have seen. And if you have never seen Big Brother 3 but have seen The Traitors with Danielle, watch Big Brother 3. I'd recommend it over any season. It's so good. It's everything. It's my favorite.
With you saying that, I'm real worried for Tiffany going on to Traitors because the iconic Big Brother players who've gone on Traitors, they've sucked.
But Tiffany's a new school iconic player. They don't know her as well. So I think Tiffany could be really good at the Traitors, personally. I think Tiffany's going to do really well.
All right.
I think she's taking out Rob. She's taking Rob out. She's taking Rob out. I already know it. So? I think because she's one of the only few who knows about Rob has a podcast like that.
The Survivor players do too. Yeah.
Oh, I guess they do.
And I'm
in second place, we have season 6.
Hey!
In my opinion, this is the best season of Big Brother. I don't think it gets better than this, but I mean, it's debatable between the two. But yeah, it was
for me. It's top 3.
Yeah,
it's top 4 for me.
Yeah,
it's the first time that we got an improved house. The house is just the one story. We got the upstairs,
divided chaos,
fights,
split house.
Split house.
First time we had a Muslim house guest with Kaser.
At a really weird time. Yep. Well, every time is a weird time, I guess, to be honest.
I would not mind another couple's twist. This twist was so much fun.
It was so good.
It was great.
But it's also the first season that we had secret rooms hidden in the house.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
And
obviously we know all the fights.
I mean, okay, yeah, no. Can each one of us just name off just a favorite fight quote? Just like
go digging, bitch. Go digging, bitch.
Why you gonna steal my line?
You date older men.
I like Howie versus April. That's iconic.
I just like Maggie being a villain the entire season.
Well, I mean, she was a nurse who kind of killed one of her patients. Oh,
who is?
Oh my!
Maggie.
Allegedly. We're not trying to get sued. Allegedly.
Allegedly. No. I said it before we went live, but Rachel, you're so beautiful. Maggie, you're such a bitch.
You're such a bitch.
Jennifer, you look like a clown. Janelle is fun. I think she's crazy in the best bits, but I love that about her. And I think Janelle is fun. I think she's a cool mom. I think she's a cool person.
I got another quote. Did Britney Spears have her baby? Or April?
Money!
America they're all pieces of shit. Like, okay.
Yvette almost fought like 4 people.
I like the Yvette's crazy ass.
That was so crazy. I would love to see her back, to be honest.
Me
God,
too.
her love for this fucking man, Cappy, like
Cappy.
Why do people idolize Cappy so much? I don't get it.
that was some weird shit. And like in the finale, she's final two, and she runs out, and Bo, her partner, who is supposed to be her like best friend, he tries to hug her, but she just goes straight for Cappy, like the first person. And I'm like, you knew this man for 15 days. Get a grip, Leslie.
Also, if you can see the
Very
male to female ratio, obviously women make more, better TV. So remember that, CBS.
No, do you know why that was? James was supposed to go in with his best friend, who was a man, and he dropped last minute. So they brought his new girlfriend Sarah, who is, let's be honest, forgettable.
Yeah, but shit, what we have eight women, 6 men.
Yep.
And this is like one of the best seasons ever. Says a lot.
Straight up.
All righty. Well, let's get to our first place placement.
No surprise.
Drum roll, please. See,
It's locked. It's locked.
it's stupid.
It's locked.
Is it appropriate?
You better not.
You better not.
What are you gonna talk about, bitch?
You loud mouth.
This was, I listed this as my number one. It's just
Same.
Dan Giesling.
No.
This is one
Keisha's birthday. It was pure strategy. There was no twist. There was no returnees, and this is how God intended Big Brother to be played.
Oh shit,
And
you're right.
It was
There was
basically
no twist.
a Bible of Big Brother.
There was no twist. I never even thought about that.
It
That's
was
so
great from week 1 where they blindsided Brian.
Seriously.
Every single week had
Till the
drama,
end.
She should get a chance taken away from her.
strategy, had it all. It was
Unitard.
It was a great season. Big Brother 10 is iconic. Had a great winner.
It's perfect.
It really
Perfect,
is. It really
perfection.
is perfect. 10 and 6 really are the best seasons. I mean, there's no question. I think the top 3 are legit here. I would honestly
Jerry's
say-
old ass falling into the pool.
And Rennie. Don't forget about Rennie.
My random favorite part is they were doing the food challenge with Big Brother alumni, and Michelle made the sound like Beaker from the Muppet.
Wait, she did what?
What? You guys don't remember this?
Wait,
They were-
explain. How do I know?
Michelle was doing the food challenge, and she paired up against Maddie from season 9, who was the hot guy, so she had the hots for him, and she's like,
I'm just about to point out that this was labeled as a back to basics, but this was also after the writer's strike, which, because season 9 was the one that was off season and was in the winter months.
Yeah.
And so this one was the first one back. So the writers, I think, were new, had never really written for the show before. So that's why we didn't have as many twists. And
That's
It
why
was
10
also-
and 11 were so good.
And this was the shortest season of Big Brother. Hello, make them shorter. 100 days is too fucking long.
Yeah.
It was like 78
I-
days or something.
I agree, but if they're gonna do it, I think they're trying to get it to where it ties into their fall premieres to kind of try to get the numbers there. So, I mean, I get why they're doing it later, but if so, they need to push it instead, like to later in the like mid-July, late July.
And let's not forget about April and Ollie banging it out on the live feeds,
How hard were they?
Yeah, they got it.
smacking it. You could hear them balls from a mile away.
That was still back in those school feed days. So they were still zooming in on that shit and showing it live on the feeds.
Ollie was definitely tapping it, and she was in full doggy style.
They did show Justin and Cody fucking on accident on the feeds. They did.
Mm-hmm.
The HOH room, there were feeds on them on accident. And it was like for like a second of them fucking.
Wait, no, okay. You said my favorite quote has to be the Kuma Magna Lati, bitch.
What was that?
He was like, win low honors. Libra, I fucking love Libra. My God. No, they're just the combo of just it all of Libra, Keisha, and April. they talk about a toxic friendship, like a toxic trio.
Very toxic.
Like, my God. Loved it though. Loved it.
Great team.
Oh, it made me just like this whole thing made me like Big Brother a lot. And I hope this season doesn't disappoint. I'm hopeful.
Yes. Same.
I'm more hopeful for this season after last season because if I'm being honest, like from season probably 18 on till about 25, I just felt like it was overproduced. I do feel like last season was produced very heavily, but I feel like they did a better job casting last season to where we got some really memorable. It wasn't just one or two people that stood out. It was a couple of people that stood out. And it was, but the AI arena is so, like we were talking about earlier, I think Frank said, I hope that they bring that back because that was one of the best twists that they've done because we never knew what was going to happen. They
finally
that's one of
gave a good twist.
And that's one of the things I hated about Big Brother up until this last season is I would go into finale night or each eviction and I'm like, well, so-and-so's going home.
We know.
That did happen one or two times last season. Just because you kind of knew, because everybody started to figure out the twist. But it was still like, there were a couple of like where we were all shocked at who went home because we're like, what? So.
Nice.
And I'm begging for a good gay. I don't know why they love casting shitty gay players. They only cast one, and normally they're a flop.
Yeah, but no, Andy was really good. Andy was like the only like normal gay they've casted. Maybe Tommy possibly, but that's really it. I mean, we like Big D now. Heisem was a good gay.
But Heisem wasn't in long enough to do anything.
Right.
Let's be honest.
But
most gay guys go in there and they're not getting any dick, and so they're like, motherfucker, I need some dick.
I think it would
so they're horny, so they're taking their frustrations out in gameplay, and then they make stupid game moves.
I would love
not taking your frustration out in gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, they are. Joseph said Angela did not tell production she was going to have her Matt meltdown. That's why it worked. No, she said she was going to do something. Yeah. But she did not tell them when or where. She said, so yeah.
Was that staged?
Sophie Doki said, I'm always hopeful for Big Brother.
It was staged, but by Angela. So like, if you're going to have a moment, have your big one. Have your moment.
Have it.
Yeah, Angela said she went into the DR and she said, "I'm gonna have a Matt, or I'm gonna call Matt out." And they said, "What are you gonna say?" And she's like, "I don't know. I'll figure that out in the moment." They said, "Well, what are you gonna do?" And she said, "I don't know, later." And they said, "Well, y'all are gonna have to go out and play veto or something here in like the next." She's like, "Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and change." And so that's what she did. And they said, "We'll do it before that." And she says, "No." And then she went upstairs, changed. And then she said she came out and she looked over the banister and she saw everybody was there. So that's when she decided to do it then. But she had given them enough time that they were sitting there following her every move with the cameras. And if you think back to the Fit Live feeds, every camera was on Angela from the moment she walked out of the diary room till she went upstairs. Then 3 cameras were on her while she was upstairs and one was on everybody. Yeah. So they was waiting.
Too early. Thank God she made it to jury. Thank God. I wish Tucker.
She got the veto used on her like 4 fucking times. Like,
I know.
That was so.
Look,
like,
I'll say this: last year was my first year doing exit interviews. But Tucker's exit interview, A, it's the most watched exit interview that we've done on our channel. But B, that shit was fucking unhinged, y'all.
The most unhinged shit I've ever seen. Who shows up to an exit interview with a nosebleed?
A fake nosebleed, by the way.
I would never forget. Come on, Tucker. Yes. The one thing I beg of, they better have an older woman on this cast. Please, God, like Felicia and Angela, they were the last 2 seasons. Like,
and honestly,
for me.
And another Tucker. Like, yes, his gameplay was horrible because he made some of the dumbest fucking, like, if he had been smart about it, he probably would have won that season. But he was very dumb with his gameplay. But I kind of liked having a chaotic player in there that didn't give a fuck about the rules, didn't care if it sent him home. He's like, I'm just going to go in there and fuck shit up. And I want to see another I want to fuck it up player in this season. Like,
period.
Please. Because that was fun. Was he dumb as a box of rocks? Yes, he was. Would I eat a bowl of Cheerios out of his ass crack with a spoon? Yes, I would.
Period.
All right, let's wrap this up. Frank, where can everybody find you at on social media?
Everybody can find me. Oh, I gotta fix that. Everybody can find me on Instagram at I'm Frank Williams.
Okay. Josh, where can they find you at, girl?
Just on Instagram at Mendels8. I don't really do much on Twitter, but you can follow me on Instagram at Mendels8, and I post cute little gym pics. So
wait, I'm about to change it. Don't do it yet, Kenzie. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Because I changed my Instagram name. Hold up. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Hold on. I'm changing it right now. Hold on. No. Okay. Wait.
Gays
Okay,
and shays and theys and thems find you at.
You can find me on my new Instagram name at Garden of Steven. And I guess I'll go back to Twitter now since Big Brother's starting. Was really good one.
And y'all can follow me on Instagram or TikTok or Blue Sky at KenzieJo205 or on Twitter at Kenzie_reality. Also, make sure that you like us on Facebook because I post a lot of shit on there for us. We also have the Couch Potato Queens Twitter page at CouchPotatoQWNZ. We're also on Instagram, and we've been posting on that lately. And you can also go to www.couchpotatoqueens.com. That'll take you to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you really want to help us out, once we finish this live, refresh the page and go down and make a comment and just say you enjoyed the content. That helps us out a lot. We really appreciate you all. We will be back here for Big Brother.
We're going to cast reveal either tomorrow or Tuesday. There's no way it's later than that.
We're going to be back on either tomorrow or Tuesday with cast.
Well, tomorrow we're going to be back on at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, where we will be discussing episode 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars with Tsunami and Dakota, and anybody else that wants to jump on and join us that's caught up because the last people
need to watch. We need to watch. It's the Ozempic Drag Race.
And we will be back so we can do our draft picks for Big Brother 27. And then we will be here, I'm sure, live after the first episode, which will be on the 10th, which will be Thursday, to give you all of our thoughts and our feelings and our hemorrhoids and whatever else.
And our bariatric surgeries up in here. So,
okay. And anyway, thank you all for watching. We love you so much. And we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.